Welcome to the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena, where we get set for Game 3 of the D2 Division 2012 Fall Championship. This is the third and final game in this series between the Marmosets and the Free Agents. And there's the opening faceoff as the Marmosets win it back and put it down in the Free Agents' corner. Benning sends it around to Murphy. Murphy loses it to Hill. Hill trying to get in there. Can't get it past Blazinski as Blazinski fires it the length of the ice. Pete Hughes able to clear it out of his own zone where Phil Gambino gets to it, but Gambino loses it to Blazinski, who puts it right back in the Marmosets' end. Ruzak trying to get it in front for Blazinski, and he can't handle it. Benning tried to leave it back for Murphy off his skate as Evan Hill comes in with a shot high and wide. And here are the Marmosets putting it into the corner. It's Gambino battling with Blazinski. Blazinski able to get it out of the zone where it's picked up by Ruzak. Ruzak coming in. He's got help, but he ends up taking a shot all by himself, and it's covered up by Brian Jeffries. And we'll get a stoppage. Little scuffle behind the net between Evan Hill and Eric Blazinski. All in fun, I'm sure. And it looks like it's going to be Erkely and Blazinski with Nelson and Latour for the Free Agents. And it's going to be Hill and Gambino. And there's a goal early on. It looked like Erkely got the goal. And we're going to see. It looks like the goal goes to Erkely. So the Free Agents go up early, 1-0 here in this decisive final game of the D2 Championship Series. Erkely comes in with a slapper, saved by Jeffries. And Delgado trying to get it out of his own zone. He does. And Nelson fires it back in. Erkely tried to put it in front of Blazinski. Blazinski picks it up now, and he gets a shot off, and it goes wide. Nelson picks it up for the Free Agents. Nelson fires it all the way back in to the Marmoset zone. There's Kwasniewski firing it into the zone. And the Free Agents get it right back in the Marmoset's end. Free Agents doing a very good job defensively here. And here's Latour making a good move past Kwasniewski. Latour gets it across for Nelson. Nelson with a shot saved by Jeffries. And it'll be cleared out by Adam Case. Here's Latour. Todd Latour with a shot. Blocked away. Chris Nelson in the corner. Pressured by Joey Delgado. Has it knocked away by Case. And here comes Adam Case and the Marmosets. Case looking for Antonio. He got it to him. Antonio with a shot. Saved and covered up by Vince Janetta. It's going to be Erkely and DiCamillo. And Erkely will win the faceoff back to Benning. Benning tried to put it up to Erkely. Erkely was not paying attention. And here's a break. Erkely and Murphy on a 2-on-1 situation. Erkely dropped it back. And the shot goes wide. And here's DiCamillo. And there's a goal. Antonio DiCamillo with a slapper that bounced up in the air. And Chris Kwasniewski was there to tip the rebound in. And the Marmosets tied up 1-1 here in the first period. So we got a good game early on here in the first period. 1-1 is the score. And these two teams have played two very close games through the first two of this series, so wouldn't expect much different from this game. And face-off on that time by the Marmosets. Hill tried to get it in front for Gambino. Couldn't get it to him. Here's Benning coming down the other way. He's got Ercoli in front. He takes a shot. It's blocked away. Ercoli behind the net has Murphy in front, but he can't get it to him. And here's Evan Hill going the other way. Evan Hill with a shot blocked by Ruzak. Delude trying to get it in front for Hill, but knocked away by Ruzak again. Good defense there by Chris Ruzak. And Pete Hughes falls down behind the net, but he's able to get it around to Phil Gambino. Gambino sends it the length where it's picked up by Murphy. Murphy's got Delude on him, but he makes a nice move to get away from him and sends a long high pass for Ruzak, who can't handle. Hill takes it away. Up for Gambino to Delude, and Delude shot saved by Janetta. And there's Hill with a shot from the point. Saved again. And nice job by Todd to get it out. Ruzak had a chance on break. Nice job by Jeffries to come out and take the angle away, but Ruzak with a beautiful pass in front to Eric Blazinski. And Blazinski makes it 2-1 here, off a beautiful pass by Chris Ruzak. And the free agents take their second lead of the game, going up 2-1 now. And Nelson clearing it out of his zone. There's Ruzak over for Blazinski. Blazinski with a shot save by Jeffries. And Blazinski and DiCamillo taking the face-off. And that one, it looked like Blazinski got the better of that one. Kwasniewski trying to get it in front for Delgado. Can't get it to him. DiCamillo with a shot saved by Janetta. And the face-off won back by Blazinski, where Latour picks it up and sends it all the way down to the other end. Ruzak behind the net, pressured by Delgado, taken away by Delgado. Delgado puts it up the boards for DiCamillo. It's knocked back. It's picked up by Case, back to DiCamillo. DiCamillo is taken away by Latour. Latour has it knocked away from him, and it's picked up by Ruzak. Ruzak has it knocked away from him by Antonio. And the free agent's able to get it back. Blazinski and Ruzak almost ran into each other there, but Blazinski comes in with a shot. Covered up by Jeffries. And there's that faceoff's won by the Marmosets. They put it in front of their own net. Dangerous spot. Murphy picks it up now. Murphy looking for a shot. He comes in, and that one was deflected high, and it's going to go out of play as we get another stoppage. It's going to be Blazinski against Kwasniewski taking this face-off, and Kwasniewski wins it. As Blazinski would say, it's the student beating the master that time. And there's a good shot by Antonio, but a nice save by Janetta. Delgado picks it up behind his own net. Delgado sends it long for Antonio. Antonio plays it off his knees up to Case. Case puts it down into the corner where it's picked up by Murphy. Murphy up the boards. And it's put right back in to the free agent zone. Blazinski picks it up behind the net. He skates it behind the net. Thinks about leaving it for Jim Benning and ends up taking it himself and clears it out of the zone. Here's Delgado. Delgado through the neutral zone into the free agent zone with a shot wide of the net. Blazinski leaves it back for Ercoli. Ercoli firing it all the way down. Case over for Delgado. Delgado back for Case. Case up for DiCamillo, and DiCamillo's shot looked like it tipped up and went out of play. Still first period, 2-1 the score. Free agents over the Marmosets here. And the face-off won by Blazinski, back to Murphy. Murphy tries to put it up the boards to Ercole, but it goes a little too far and ends up behind Jeffries. Hill lost it there to Murphy, but Murphy has it taken away by Pete Hughes. And here is Delude. Delude dropping it back for Hill. Delude got another opportunity, tried to pass it in front, but it was knocked away by a free agent. And Delude takes it back. Delude has it deflected, and it goes high behind the net, where it's picked up by Gambino. Gambino can't get it past Murphy. And Murphy doing everything he can to keep that ball away from the Marmosets, and he does as they get it out of the zone. Here's Ercole. Ercole has Blazinski in front, but he ends up dropping it along the boards. Blazinski comes in with a shot. Kick saved by Jeffries. And here's Evan Hill breaking down the other end. Hill comes in with a shot and a save by Janetta. And here's Ruzak with a shot. Saved by Jeffries, and Jeffries is able to close the door as Todd Latour was right there looking for a rebound to stuff in on Jeffries. Face-off one back. Ercole. Back to the point for Latour. Latour whiffs on it. He's got another opportunity here. Gives it back for Ruzak. Ruzak for Ercole, and it goes in. Chris Ruzak with a beautiful pass for Tom Ercole. Ercole in the perfect spot. Just putting his stick down and deflecting it past Brian Jeffries. No chance there for Brian Jeffries, as the free agents go up 3-1 here. And that face-off won by the Marmosets. And Gambino able to hold on to it here. He's trying to get it into the free agent zone. Tried to pass it back, and it's taken away by Ruzak. Ruzak in on a breakaway, and he'll score. Chris Ruzak, all alone after the interception at the blue line from Gambino. He comes in all alone and beats Brian Jeffries easily. All of a sudden, the free agents lead 4-1 here in the first period. Free agents starting to run away with this one, which we haven't seen a lot of in this playoff series. Both teams very closely matched, and two very good games. And so far, it's been a very good game here, but free agents trying to change that trend and finish off this championship run, which would be an amazing championship run with the season they've had. They've beaten the Marmosets twice this year, but have not been given the respect that they've earned in beating the Marmosets, because everyone thinks that the Marmosets are going to beat them. So they're the underdog despite beating the Marmosets twice throughout the season, and 3 out of 4 times so far this year, trying to make it 4 out of 5. And the face-off is won back by Blazinski to Murphy. Murphy was pressured quickly by DiCamillo and forced him to get off a bad shot. Here's Ruzak. Ruzak back for Blazinski. Blazinski with another opportunity for another goal and almost another assist for Ruzak, who's just played fantastic tonight. And here come the Marmosets the other way. Delgado trying to get it in front, but blocked away. Murphy doing a good job blocking Kwasniewski's shot away, and he just fires it around the boards. Benning picks it up now. Benning puts it into the free agent bench, which will get a stoppage and another faceoff. Blazinski able to win the faceoff back. Murphy whiffs on it. Second time he's able to clear it out of the zone. Marmosets bring it right back in. And Murphy's able to pick it up again and bring it through the neutral zone. He comes in with a half-hearted shot. Another shot blocked. And one more opportunity as the buzzer sounds. And it's blocked once again. So that's the end of the first period. The Free Agents lead 4-1 over the Marmosets. And there's the opening faceoff here for the second period. Shot comes in on Janetta. Janetta able to make the save and leave it for Todd Latour. Latour sends it around. Blazinski tries to play it off the boards, but nobody there but Marmoset players. Nice play by Ercole back for Latour, but Latour has trouble finding Ercole on the give and go. Ercole plays it off the boards to himself and gives it back for Nelson. Nelson in for Blazinski. Blazinski with a shot. Looked like it hit off the side of the net, and Gambino will clear it down. Nelson able to pop it back in for Ercole. Ercole with a shot wide of the net. And Hill able to pick it up. Hill over for Delgado. Delgado over for Gambino. Back over for Hill. Hill in the middle. Loses it. And here's Blazinski losing it now. And the Free Agents come back the other way as Latour comes in, trying to make a pass over for Blazinski, but Delgado able to get a stick on it. And here's Gambino with a shot, or maybe a pass for Delude. Delude couldn't connect on it. And here's Chris Nelson. And Evan Hill able to keep it in as the Free Agents knock it back out. And here's Ercole. Ercole making a move past Delgado. He comes in and scores. That's the second goal of the game for Tom Ercole, or actually it might have been the third. But Ercole able to score and put the Free Agents up 5-1 now. As the Free Agents just beating on the Marmosets here. And the Marmosets not showing any life whatsoever in this game. There's Ercole with another shot. That one goes wide of the net. And here's DiCamillo. DiCamillo over for Hughes. Hughes' shot deflected wide. Hughes with another shot. That one goes behind the net. And Kwasniewski with a shot saved by Janetta. Ruzak just winds up and puts it down into the Marmoset corner, where Ercole flips it up, get it past DiCamillo. But then the Marmosets are able to clear it out. Kwasniewski drops it back for Hughes. Hughes' shot goes wide of the net. Kwasniewski trying to get it in front. But a good job by the Free Agents to get it out. And Ercole doing a good job beating Hughes down there. Puts it in front for Ruzak, and Ruzak could not get to it. Looked like a good back check by Antonio DiCamillo. And the Marmosets try to put it in front, but taken away by the Free Agents again. Free Agents defense has been fantastic here tonight. And here's Jim Benning regrouping in his own end. And he puts it off the boards where Ruzak will play it down in on net. Blazinski now behind his own net, pressured by Kwasniewski. Couldn't get it off the boards to Murphy, and Case is able to get it past Murphy. And it goes back into the Free Agent corner. DiCamillo now makes a good move on a sliding Blazinski. Murphy right there to make the block, though. Nice job by Murphy. And Jeffries leaves it for Case. Case picks it up. He has it taken a bit away by Ruzak. And Case will pick it up now. Case will clear it out of the zone. Pete Hughes tried to get it to DiCamillo. Could not. And the Free Agents will pick it up behind their own net. Benning tried to get it out for Ruzak. Just missed him. Here's Adam Case with a shot. Blocked wide of the net. Latour picks it up. DiCamillo right on top of him. Nice job by Kwasniewski to come in and close off a spot for Latour. DiCamillo picks it up. Dangerously takes it in front of his own net. Turns it around. Gives a long pass for Pete Hughes. And Nelson with a good move. A little bit of a dangerous pass, but a good move to find Ercole. And Ercole brings it into the Marmoset end. Looking for a behind the back pass. Didn't have one. So he ends up giving it back from Nelson. Nelson puts it wide of the net. And Ercole just puts it out in front where it goes off the skate of DiCamillo. And both Hughes and Blazinski went at it at the same time and chipped it up into the crowd, so we'll get a stoppage. Latour circles around to get past Dulude. That's a good move there to get past Gambino. Comes in with a shot, saved. And Blazinski now with a shot, saved. Or no, that one slips in, and Blazinski has another goal. That one's going to go to Eric Blazinski from Todd Latour. Still second period, and free agents are not looking back at all. 6-1 is the score. And these Marmosets, very surprisingly, have shown very little in this game. As I said, the first two games were very close, very tight. This one, not so much, but even more so. It's just amazing that the Marmosets aren't getting better opportunities and doing more with the ball. And there's another spoiled opportunity for the Marmosets by the great defense by the free agents, and Janetta will cover it up and we'll get a whistle. Looks like they're resetting the clock. And there's the face-off, won back by the free agents. And Ruzak has it knocked away by Dulude. Picked up now by Benning. Benning over for Ruzak. Ruzak with a long pass for Ercole, but it's taken away by Evan Hill. Hill with a pass over for Delgado. Can't get it to him. Delgado puts it off the boards. Good play off the boards. In front. But it's spoiled by the free agents. And Evan Hill went down. Looked like behind the play he got tangled up with Ercole. There's not going to be a penalty. There shouldn't be. Didn't see exactly what happened, but we hope Evan Hill is okay. He's definitely a key contributor to this Marmosets club. Here's a big break for the Marmosets, a 3-on-1, and Kwasniewski just shot it wide of the net. Murphy comes all the way back to get to that one and played up the boards for Ercole. Ercole through the neutral zone, has it knocked away from him by Antonio. Antonio with a good move past Ercole, comes in with a shot, blocked away by Murphy. And Murphy able to clear it out. Here's Pete Hughes. Pete Hughes just tries to flip it up in the air, and Vince Janetta's there to make the save and cover up. And the faceoff won by the free agents. Long pass from Ruzak trying to get it to Ercole, and he does, but Ercole found it just a bit too late. It was behind him at that time, and he was right in front of the net. There's a long slapper by Murphy, blocked away by the Marmosets. Antonio takes it behind his own net. Antonio up through the neutral zone, gives a pass to Case. And it's taken away by the free agents, and Ruzak comes the other way with a hard slapper. Goes into the corner. Ruzak battling there with Antonio. Or I'm sorry, that's Adam Case. Taken away now by Kwasniewski. Kwasniewski trying to get it out, but Ercole able to stop it. Ercole puts it in front. Blazinski takes a shot, blocked away by a Marmosets player. And Ercole, again in the corner. Pass out in front. Goes right to Adam Case. Case over for Antonio. There's Antonio DiCamillo. DiCamillo circling around his own end. Long pass for Case at the blue line. Taken away by Murphy, and Murphy able to get it out. Pete Hughes fires it in wide at the net, where it's picked up by DiCamillo. DiCamillo pressured by Murphy. And Benning able to clear it out. Long clear for Ercole. Ercole taking his time there. Inexplicable why he did that. He had all the time in the world on that breakaway, and he just stopped and let the defense catch up with him. And here's Antonio. Antonio with a shot. Blocked in front. And Murphy plays it around to Benning. Benning tries to get it up for Ercole, but taken away by Case. And Kwasniewski puts it home. Chris Kwasniewski sitting on the doorstep there from the assist by Adam Case. And the Marmosets finally answer. That's their first goal since real early on in the game when it was 1-0. And it's currently 6-2, but as soon as I say that, Pete Hughes Brian Dulude right in front of the net gets a good pass from Phil Gambino. And all of a sudden, 6-3. So the Marmosets starting to make headroom here and try to mount a comeback before the end of the second period here. 3-goal game now. We jumped from a 5-goal game to a 3-goal game, just like that. And free agents will try to turn this one around and put the pressure back on the Marmosets by adding an extra goal. Here's Nelson. Good wraparound, but ends up going wide. And Evan Hill able to clear it all the way down. Brian Dulude with a shot in, gloved away by Janetta. And the free agent's able to get it around the boards. Evan Hill in front, blocked away. Delgado, shot saved by Janetta. Goes all the way back for Evan Hill. Evan Hill trying to make a move, he can't. And Blazinski puts it back into the Marmosets' end, where Hill retrieves it. And we're going to get a penalty on the Marmosets, and Evan Hill can't believe it. He's going to go for the penalty. So the free agents have a chance here to extend this lead back to 4 while they're on the power play. Shot by Blazinski goes off the post, comes back. And Jeffrey's able to cover it up. Ruzak was right there trying to tip it in, but could not. And that'll do it as the second period comes to an end here. Score 6-3, free agents over the Marmosets. And we're back, start of the third period now. Free agents leading 6-3 here. Final period of play. So the Marmosets gonna have to get things going if they want to come back in this one. Latour loses it there. Delgado picks it up, plays it off the boards to himself past Blazinski, and he goes down. And it looks like Blazinski's going to go for a hook. I'm not too sure about that one, but Blazinski and Delgado having some friendly words with one another. And here's DiCamillo. DiCamillo over for Case. One thing that penalty by Blazinski did do is it took away the free agent power play. So it's 3-on-3 right now. DiCamillo gives it over for Case. Case down for Delgado. Delgado making a move on Ruzak. Has it knocked away by Latour. Delgado able to pick it back up. Delgado doing everything by himself. Ends up getting a shot off, saved by Janetta. And Latour able to clear it down. Ruzak's down there all by himself. But nobody helping him on the free agents, so. Taken away by Evan Hill, and Hill starts to break the other way as the Marmosets now on the power play after Hill came out of the box. And DiCamillo shot in, blocked away in front. And Nelson clears it all the way down. It looked like it hit out of play and came back in. So we're going to get a face-off to the right of Janetta. Free agent's still short-handed here. And there's a shot by Case. Corner where it's picked up by DiCamillo and taken away by Benning. DiCamillo up for Kwasniewski. Kwasniewski's shot goes wide. Goes back to the point for Case. Case makes a good move there. Then passes it to an open space. Nobody was there, and the free agent penalty is over as Blazinski comes out. Erkley was trying to get it to him, but it looked like his stick was held up a little bit and couldn't get it to Blazinski. Benning loses it, but free agents recover, and Blazinski's shot is blocked by a Marmoset in front. And Murphy picks it up. Murphy just sends it back the other way. Free agent's doing a good job here, just keeping it down in the Marmoset's end. As long as it's in the other end, Marmosets aren't going to be scoring. And it wastes time, which at this point, that's what you want to be doing if you have a 3-goal lead in the third period. Murphy, shot blocked away, and Case sends it all the way down. Delude will be the first one to it. Delude tries to put it in front, but it's blocked away by Benning and sent out of the zone by Murphy. And there's a shot gloved by Janetta, and he will hold on. And there's the faceoff. Blazinski wins it back, and Murphy sends it the length of the ice. Evan Hill back for it now. Hill sends it over for Delgado. Delgado pressured by Blazinski, but he's able to get it past him down into the corner. Here's Jim Benning. Benning through the neutral zone. Comes in with a shot blocked away by Jeffries. And Blazinski with a shot wide of the net. Benning picks it up, puts it in front, knocked away by Evan Hill and taken by Joey Delgado. Delgado through the neutral zone. Pass over for Delude, and there's a goal for Chris Kwasniewski. Delude just chipped it up in front. Delgado was there but couldn't get a stick on it. Kwasniewski was there to finish it off. And the Marmosets have come back and made this a 2-goal game. 6-4 free agents over the Marmosets here in the third period of the Fall D2 Championship Series. Series currently tied at 1 apiece. Evan Hill sends it over for Delude. Delude can't get to it. Picked up now by Chris Nelson. Chris Nelson streaking down, has it taken away by Kwasniewski. Kwasniewski comes in with a shot, saved. And here's Evan Hill. Evan Hill trying to get past Erkley. He can't. And Delude has it covered up by Janetta. Referee's going to move the faceoff all the way out of the zone, which the Marmosets are not happy about. Chris Nelson puts it up near center ice, where it's picked up by Ruzak. Ruzak comes in with a shot, save. No, it slips by him and goes into the net. Chris Ruzak with a blistering slap shot just past Brian Jeffries, and the free agents lead 7-4 now. That was Chris Ruzak from Chris Nelson. And that might have been the icing on the cake in this one. It's amazing for the amount of goals that we've seen in this game. We haven't seen a lot lately. Here's Gambino. Gambino winds up. Shot blocked away. Ruzak picks it up behind the net. Ruzak puts it off the boards. Ercole flips it up in the air. Goes for it. Can't get to it. And there's Ruzak. Shot blocked in front. He had a wide open net. And DiCamillo over for Gambino. Gambino comes in. Loses it for a second, but it's taken by DiCamillo. DiCamillo in with a shot wide of the net. And Janetta able to pounce on top of it. And get another whistle. And the Marmosets take a quick timeout. We're back now after the Marmoset timeout. Trying to get a game plan together, figure out how to solve this free agent team and stop them from scoring long enough to tie this game up. And it goes down behind Jeffries in the Marmoset's end. Hughes clears it out of the zone, where it's picked up by Blazinski. Blazinski with a shot. Saved by Jeffries, and Jeffries will cover it up. Blazinski wins it back for Murphy. Murphy's shot blocked in front. And Hughes trying to clear it out, can't get it out. Ruzak in front for Blazinski, but it's taken away by Antonio. Antonio got it in front there for Kwasniewski. Kwasniewski couldn't get into the net. Blazinski in the corner. Fires it around for Benning. Benning sends it all the way down. And it's picked up by Ruzak now, as he takes it away from Adam Case. Ruzak sends a long pass back for Blazinski. Blazinski's shot, save, and Murphy finishes it off. 8-4, free agents over the Marmosets. That one finished off by John Murphy from Eric Blazinski and Chris Ruzak. Blazinski and Ruzak have had fantastic games tonight, all over the place with the goals and the assists. Just dominating the Marmosets all by themselves. And that face-off one back to Jim Benning. Benning tries to get it up to Ruzak. He can't. Delude puts it just wide of the net. And Murphy sends it all the way down once again, eating up the clock. That is the free agent's best friend right now. Here's Chris Ruzak. Ruzak just sending it all the way down, where it's picked up by Blazinski. Blazinski puts it off the side of the net. And Delgado will take it out of the Marmoset's end. Delgado tries to get it up for Kwasniewski, but it's knocked away by Murphy. That shot in, deflected high, and it goes out of play. Still plenty of time left here in this third period. But a 4-goal lead for the free agents has the Marmosets in a lot of trouble. Once again. And that face-off won by the Marmosets. And there's Evan Hill with a shot. Blocked in front. Latour will get it out of the zone. Delgado with a shot in. Knocked away by Nelson. And here's Evan Hill. Evan Hill comes in. And he has it knocked away. Todd Latour fires it all the way down. Picked up by Chris Ruzak. Ruzak has it knocked away by Delgado, and Delgado coming the other way now. Delgado left it for Kwasniewski. Couldn't get it to him. And Evan Hill picks it up now in the corner. He has it knocked away by Todd Latour, where it's picked up by Chris Ruzak. Ruzak taking it behind the net. And here's Latour with a shot from the blue line. And it's saved. Evan Hill takes it away. And the Marmosets taking it out of their own end. And the shot in goes wide of the net. And Blazinski will not get it out of the zone as Evan Hill takes it. Evan Hill put it in front for Delgado, but Delgado wasn't there. Delgado trying to get it in front. Nice job by Janetta to cover that one up. Latour sends it all the way down. Ercole took a swing at it, but completely whiffed. Kwasniewski comes in with a shot just wide of the net. Went right through the crease area. And here's Todd Latour. Latour circles around, and he's able to get it down into the Marmosets' corner. Kwasniewski leaves it for Evan Hill. Evan Hill taking it out of his end. Evan Hill trying to make a couple moves, got past one guy, but Blazinski able to stop him. Nice pass in for Delgado. Delgado in front. And Kwasniewski was held up a little bit by Nelson. It looked illegal, and no call is going to be made. Nice defensive play by Chris Nelson there. And here's Evan Hill. Evan Hill comes in with a shot, deflected up in the air. And Kwasniewski can't get to it as Murphy was all over him. In front, Delgado can't get to it. And the free agents will clear it out as they're able to hold off the Marmoset onslaught there. Gambino up for Delgado. Delgado over for Kwasniewski. He loses it. And Ercole puts it back into the Marmosets' end. And here's Evan Hill for Delgado. Delgado with a shot into the pad of Janetta. And Janetta able to cover up and hold on and get a whistle. And time really running down now on the Marmosets. We're closing in on the end of this third period. Free agents up 8-4 here in this decisive game and the D2 Championship Series. Has not been nearly the excitement that we expected from this game after the first two games, but whenever these two teams meet, whether it's a blowout or not, it's still exciting. There's another save by Janetta. Janetta leaves it out for Blazinski so they can eat a little more clock a little quicker. Jeffries playing with it behind his own net. Case has it taken away by Murphy. Murphy has it taken away by Case. Now Adam Case fighting for it with Tom Ercole, and that will do it. As the game comes to an end, the free agents are your champions of the 2012 Fall D2 Division. The free agents are on top when all is said and done. And they'll look to come back next season and defend their title. From the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena, have a good night.